Hey there, hi there, ho there, it's Wispopedia. The May digital event for Monster Hunter Rise is coming up on May 26th at 7 a.m. PDT. I'm really looking forward to finding out what will be included on Update 3.0, and I wanted to share those with you today. So here are my 3 personal hopes and dreams for the May update. Valstrax, and maybe other Elders and Apexes. I'm just going to get this one right out of the way. I really want to fight Valstrax in Rise. There are swirling rumors of it being added, and the blast marks and shrine runes really gave this a lot of credence, even back in the demo. But I really want to fight Valstrax again. I mean, I want Valstrax in Rise, you want Valstrax in Rise, we all want Valstrax in Rise. Capcom, please. Alright, anyway, everything about Valstrax is really cool. His design, his fight, the weapons, the armor, it's all really great. It has become one of my favorite Elder Dragons, and it's only been in Generations Ultimate. Valstrax is due for a reprise fight with an updated model and graphics. I really hope this comes, especially in Update 3.0, as we could certainly benefit from more variety in Elder Dragons. The 3 Elder Dragons that were dropped in Update 2.0 were certainly welcome additions to the game, but they're honestly not as exciting to me as newer Elder Dragons. They're fun fights, and they have good gear, but nothing was really all that game-changing about Kushala, Chameleos, and Teostra. I did really love Chameleos' updated fight, but more depth to the Elder Dragon roster would be so nice. I mean, aside from Narwa and Ibushi, those 3 are the only Elder Dragons in the game. As of yet, we don't have any new Elder Dragons, aside from the story bosses, which are almost never the most exciting monsters, and usually don't have the best gear. None of the weapons or armor added in 2.0 felt like it changed anything up all that much, but I am definitely looking forward to seeing what some of the Elder's weapons will be like in the later steps of their trees. The Narwa and Ibushi sets make barely any sense as far as skills go, and you can't really build into them much. Maybe something is coming to address that, but who knows. I just keep thinking back to Monster Hunter World, and now we added Zora Magdaros, Xeno'jiiva, Nergigante, Valhazak, and Kulve Taroth. All of those are new in that game. The only new Elders we have so far are basically what Zoro and Xeno were for Monster Hunter World. I wouldn't even be mad if they ported a few newer Elders like Namiel and Nergigante. I just don't really think those 3 Elders were the most exciting choices. Aside from Chameleos, he's the best. Beyond that, something akin to the Safi-Jiva fight and weapon upgrade system could add a lot of depth to the endgame. I'm going to touch on this more later, but the endgame in Rise is nearly non-existent beyond farming for gems and talismans. A new system for Elder Dragons and their gear could be really exciting, and I hope that Update 3.0 has a few more Elder Dragons up its sleeves. I think at this point, more Elders is basically a given. I just hope we get some really exciting choices from the team. In addition to Elders, though, we will probably also get some new Apex monsters. We will likely also be getting more Apex monster slaying quests that will be outside of the Rampage. That will be great, but please, Capcom, please give us Apex armor sets and weapons. It almost feels pointless to hunt Apexes aside from possible jewel farming. But even then, fighting Basil is better for that and easier, so we may as well just do that instead. Here's hoping there's a bunch of really cool monsters coming next week. Fleshed out Endgame. Oh hey, I mentioned the endgame earlier, right? Yeah, that's gonna be number 2. Okay, so I really want a real, palpable endgame in Monster Hunter Rise. Currently I'm grinding out weapons and sets for each weapon type, as Twitch chat really loves to make me suffer through playing weapons I'm not set up for at all. That's the endgame for me right now, just getting enough materials to craft viable sets for each weapon. It's taken up a bunch of my time, and it's been really fun, but I hope soon there is another reason to continue diving into hunts. It could be something like Tempered Monsters, or a new raid-style monster. I guess the terminology in Monster Hunter World was a siege quest, but I would want it to be more like Saphir Kulve than a fight like Lao Shan Lung. The answer to this is obviously higher-level Rampage quests. They can easily add to the available Rampage skills and items needed for those. They've already said that advanced Rampage quests are coming, so I think that's a given, but I'd really enjoy if they incorporated a system that can make our builds absolutely bonkers. Give me something that lets me put 2 or 3 Rampage skills on an Elder Dragon's weapons. It'd be so weird and stupid and fun, and I would love that. If I had to guess, the advanced Rampage quests are going to add something like this, but who knows for sure. It makes me a little sad, but so few people seem to enjoy Rampage quests that I don't know if something like this would even be well received. But hey, I'm sure Capcom has something crazy up their sleeve. When it comes to the endgame, World was not all that fleshed out at launch. There were some hiccups in the Tempered Monster system, and even in the Guiding Lands in Niceborne. The team did make a number of improvements throughout the lifespan of World, and I'm sure that's a trend that will continue for Monster Hunter Rise. I'm just hoping that we get something substantial. At this point, I don't really know what to hope for or to expect. I could hope that Apex monsters would be fleshed out more. I could suggest Apex armors and weapons. I am suggesting that, honestly. But I'm sure Capcom has their own ideas and systems that I could never even think of. I personally trust that something will be coming. I just hope it's engaging and surprising enough to get the community excited. I think we need something more than just chasing a high hunter rank. More gear and gems. Okay, obviously we're going to be getting these. There will certainly be new armors, weapons, and probably more decorations. Really what I want most from this is stronger weapons and armor. Maybe more weapons with white sharpness. Maybe new armor skills that make a number of different endgame sets a little bit stronger. If we get Valstrax and other Elder Dragons, I'm sure their sets are going to be fairly strong. I just hope there are some powerful skills we can build into a bit more. I like the idea of the Elder Dragon's blessings in a set, but I haven't really felt that it's necessary to build into those skills. They don't seem to be extremely game-changing, but a new blessing could certainly change that, so hopefully we get something along those lines. It would be really nice to have new armor skills that are so out of the box that we can't even anticipate what they are. I hope we get some new armor pieces that really shake up the meta, and help push to create a chase for more different pieces of armor. I also hope some of the new weapons are really worthwhile. Again, I wasn't thrilled by many of the weapons from Teostra, Chameleos, or Kushala. I know they're only the first step of those weapon trees, so they definitely still have some room to grow. I'm hoping for the best, but we will see if they can top the current strongest weapons. The next steps could be pretty powerful, and I'm assuming eventually the Elder Dragon weapons will be overwhelmingly strong soon. In addition to Elder Dragon weapons and armor, I really hope we get Apex weapons and armors. I mean seriously, amped up versions of Arzuros, Rathian, Mizutsune, Rathalos, Diablos, etc. weapons and armor would be fantastic. It would be awesome to have a system for creating these sets, especially since they're basically deviant monsters. It would be great if they either had new sets, or even just had augments for the already existing gear. I want more of a reason to hunt the Apex monsters than just to farm Lazarite jewels and level up the Rampage weapons. The Apex monster fights are really fun, but I hope that new gear would give us another reason to dive back into those fights. The challenge is really nice, especially in the individual hunts, but it would make so much sense for them to have strong weapons and armor. I also hope the Rampage weapons are strong in their final forms as well. There is a lot of potential in the Rampage trees, but they aren't quite the best option yet. I like how many Rampage skills you can slot into them, but that doesn't put them ahead of most of the current weapons. It would be really interesting if we could ramp up skills even more, with the advanced Rampage quests giving us access to more powerful versions of the already available skills. I just hope that the new gear is exciting. Either way, it's going to be really fun to check out all of the new stuff. Bonus time! Okay, as a Charged Blade player, there is just one main other thing that I hope gets changed. Roll the clips! Anyway, yeah, Update 3.0 is likely landing this week. I'm going to be checking it out on stream and playing through the new stuff, likely on the night it launches. If you are in need of people to play with, check out our Discord, The Gathering Hub. There will be a link in the description. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Wispapedia, you can call me Wisp. Leave in the comments what you're most hoping for in Update 3.0, and check out The Gathering Hub. Also, huge shout out to the Dojo. Dojo is a Destiny clan and Discord server full of seriously wonderful people. There is a link in the description, so feel free to check it out. Do the usual YouTube things, like and sub, and catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Wispapedia, and I'll catch you next time.